Alright guys, so, I got a lot of work done since the last little clip here. As you can see, the Xbox is back in. All of the drives are mounted as I showed. I got everything back up in there, but I actually moved every one of these shelves. So this one's a little lower, this one's a little lower. This one's a little higher in comparison to this one. There's a bigger gap. But previously there was no gap at all. I just had it sitting on top of the hard drive, so there was like a 1/4 inch gap above the power supply, which isn't actually a good thing. But now there is plenty enough of a gap on top. That's more or less accurate. Anyway, there's at least 1.5 inches, 2 inches on top, or so. I don't know. I was looking through the camera. Anyway, there's a big enough gap on top to fit the top piece on top, so that's good. I have everything more or less in the final design. Of course, there's going to be more cable cleanup, and I'm going to find a better mount for the fan than just some random nails, probably. Either that, or maybe just leave it like that, but add a second fan right here. Maybe I'll pull this NFF12 from up here and just put it down here, because this CPU doesn't need 2 fans. So maybe I'll do that, give it a little better cooling overall, because that isn't a bad way to mount it. But other than that, everything's pretty much done. The Xbox is in, the power supply is in, the network switch is not in, but other than that, everything's in and wired for the most part. This cable up here going into the HDMI capture card is looped off of the Xbox One, so it goes out of there, and then it goes around the back and through this cable right here, and feeds back and loops back and into here. So yeah. Everything's plugged in. There's not much really to plug in. It's super dark down here, but the computer and the Xbox are plugged in. And I mean, I really like how everything's looking. It's definitely not in final design yet. I'm going to get some better cable lengths from Cable Mod, at least on a few of these, if not all of them. I mean, this CPU one's about the perfect length. Maybe I can figure out some double-sided tape to tack it to the wall or something, but yeah. So, let's go ahead and actually I need to plug it in still. All off of the one cable, which is nice. So, plug it in down here. Alright. And turn the whole thing on. And the computer should start up. Yeah! Alright. And I wasn't actually thinking of this exactly, but all the fans are blowing the right way. This one blows back, which will come up and around here, and this blows back, which will come up and around through here. As you can see, I don't have the back panel on, so the airflow isn't exactly right now. But other than that, it's looking pretty good. Let's get everything plugged in. So, yep, got all the cables back in, and everything's up and working, except, oh, nope, there we go. I just typed my password in a lot of times, so I thought I might have mistyped it when I made the new VM, but yeah. Everything is up and working. So cool. Yeah. Hopefully you get more updates soon. Bye guys.